think I've only been jawed twice in my whole career. Once was against Jamie Jones at the Crucible when I was 12-4 up, and it was ridiculous what happened there. And then he came back to 12-9. He ended up winning the frame. Come back to 12-9. I still won, thank God. And then there I was thinking, oh my God, what's going on here? And I couldn't get up on it. I'm only short, if you haven't noticed, and I couldn't get up on it to sort of get the cue down to get the swerve.
It must have felt good though to be in a real sort of intense battle out there and manage to go over the line.
Yeah, and I think that really the Championship League last couple of weeks, having a good run there stood me in good stead for today. Obviously, I won a lot of short matches in the group stages, so you know I think that really helped me today.
I think a hallmark of what a lot of the players have been saying this week with this best of 5 is that it's pretty intense from the off, because almost every frame feels like a decider. But in some ways, you're someone who puts so much intensity into a match. Can that almost suit you a little bit?
Yeah, it definitely does suit me. The best of 5s, it's very cutthroat, and every frame, as I said before, is like a decider. So if you treat it that way and get the intensity level up, and forgive yourself if you miss a ball, because we're all under a lot of pressure out there. We've all haven't earned any money for quite a few months, and the earning opportunities are a bit fewer and far between. So there is a lot of pressure out there. We've all got bills to pay, and don't get on your own case if things don't go as to plan.
And we talk about intensity. This Open draw's thrown up. It's certainly an interesting match for you up next. World champion Mark Selby on his home patch in front of what I'm sure will be a packed out crowd. But that's the sort of occasion I'm sure you'll really relish.
Oh, of course it is. That's what we play for. It's a dream draw for me, really, because I've got nothing to lose. I'm having a crack at the current world champion. Not many people will probably think I can win, but one of the people that thinks they can win is me, and that's all that matters. So we'll turn up tomorrow night, 10 minutes before the match, and have a go.
And we spoke a couple of weeks ago, and you were saying how much you're putting into the season. You're doing the fitness away from the table and things, and you're aiming to try and get in that top 16 and win another title. Is that a real the fact you've not won a ranking title for 5 years now? Is that a real motivation?
I mean, that's not good enough, is it? For someone of the level that I can compete and play at, it's just simply not good enough. And it took a little while to think, well, come on, I've had enough of this now. I've got to a couple of finals. I think I lost to Judd in the the World Grand Prix. Had a really good match, and then obviously against Stuart, how he beat me in that match, I'll never know. But he did, and all credit to him for that. So 2 finals, 2 big events isn't good enough. And last week would have been nice to win. I missed out on the final by 1 frame. Again, and the World Tour Series, I missed out by 1 frame against Mark Williams, and he won that. So if you're getting to 1 frame situations where it can tip the balance, then you're knocking on the door, and sooner or later you keep putting yourself in a position like that, it's going to open.
A really big match up next. Good luck.
Thank you.